Right, so city centre property. This is a property that it's a conversion from a pub. I don't own it. I just manage this property, and I've only got 3 properties in the whole portfolio that I manage. All the rest of them are owned by me or my company. And this was an old converted pub that was converted about 10 years ago into 12 HMO rooms. So always lots of repair issues going on here because of the nature of the age of the building. And at the moment we're having all of the front of the building turned into, it's really put me off, all the front of the building's being refurbished. So hopefully in a couple of months' time it's going to look tip top. Right, let's go and have a look. I don't know if the scaffolding's been done on the sides yet. We were expecting scaffolding to be done on the side above the coffee shop. I'm not sure if it's been done. No, it hasn't. So the side of the building there, you can see it, you spin round. That needs to be painted as well, and it hasn't been done yet, which was all part of the quote that we agreed to. So they're up there at the moment, filling and scraping. Guttering's not been done yet, almost though. So they asked me if I wanted to take the sign down, the pub sign. I was kind of like, I don't know, it's a bit of a heritage, but it's no longer a pub. So I don't know if they're going to leave it up or take it down now. Right, so this is it, folks. This is what we're doing. So all the cracks have been filled in. We're waiting for new windows. So what happened was, when the builders got there, they got to the top and found out that a lot of the windows needed replacing. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So now we're having to wait for new windows and for quotes for new windows. But yeah, big scaffolding job, cost about 9,000 quid. It's got netting on it. It's all obviously been signed off by the council, etc. So it's looking, all the cracks are being filled in. It's looking, I'll say it's looking good. I mean, I can see that there's a massive difference from the last time I came. Obviously now they need to make sure that all of that is rubbed off and sanded down, ready for painting it. But I think it's going to look really smart when it's done. It's a massive job. So to get, I'll tell you how much this is, right, folks. So to put the scaffolding up, to get all of the front painted, treated, all the cracks filled in, all the windows painted, new windows on some of them, it's about £25,000 just to do the front of the pub. So it's a massive job. Let's go inside. I'm quite excited about it, actually. It's going to look good, isn't it? Yeah. It's going to look nice. Last time we came in here, the fire alarm was sounding. So I don't know if you remember the last video we came here, the fire alarm was going off. We couldn't silence the buzzer, so we called the engineer out, and it was a faulty sensor in one of the rooms. The whole of this building is going to be subject to a refurb, so we're doing the front first, and then once all the front's been done, because the windows need sealing, and a part of that problem was all the weather was coming in and it was penetrating the inside of the kitchens upstairs, causing damp. So there's no point in doing that now until it's been fixed from the outside, and as soon as it's been fixed from the outside, we're going to get into the inside and we're going to make sure that's all done as well. So I just want to check and inspect the downstairs. Oh, it's working, it's okay. This is the linen room. This is just where people do their washing and drying. It's always tidy in here, always. And then we've got the bin room, which is always a bit minging. Now I'll tell you a little story about the bin room. Oh, it's much better. Best I've seen it in ages. Everybody says, how do you have bins inside the property? Part of the planning conditions were that the bin room was made fireproof, which it is. Now, because this is city centre, there is no provision to put bins outside, because we don't own any land outside at all, it's all internal. So the only way we can do it is having bins inside. Now, the bin men, when they come out to collect on a Thursday, have got the code to the front door, and then they come in and they remove the bins, and they empty them and they put them back. So it works all right, it works quite well actually. Right, let's have a look in here. Come on in. Okay, not too bad. So the fridges weren't put downstairs then?
They were, and they've gone now.
So they've gone already?
Yeah.
We seem to be accumulating bikes, and I don't know who's got the code, unless we are giving it to people, because there's never been, I mean, to be fair, I don't have a problem with bikes being in here at all, not an issue. A couple of these bikes have been here for quite a long time, I don't think they're owned. This is new, and this one's new. So whether people are asking for the code, which is fine, as long as they only store their bikes in there, because this is what happens. If people start to dump their stuff in here, then this becomes a fire hazard. And then last time we came in here, I don't know if you saw it or not, the whole of this room was completely full from top to toe, and it cost us about 400 quid to get rid of it. So we don't openly advertise the fact that tenants can use this room. It is simply just for storage of their bikes. And then what we're going to have to do now is get someone out to come and clear all of this mess up, which is going to be about another 200 or 300 quid, because this has all been dumped. Problem is with this property, it's city centre, access is really restricted. So, right, I'm quite happy with what's going on. There's no point in us doing anything else while we're here. We can have a quick look upstairs. We're going to the kitchens. I'll show you what I mean when I talk about the kitchens being decorated. So once all of the front's been done, we're going to come in and we're going to paint all of these walls up and get it all nice and tidy again, because the workmen are coming up and down all of the time here as well. So it's getting a little bit untidy. What do you think we're going to find in here? Anything? I think it was nothing. It's empty. Sometimes people leave little presents in there for me. Okay, so the workmen are obviously using this to put their stuff. There's nowhere else for them to use, really, I suppose. It's a little bit inconvenient for the tenants, I guess, isn't it? And the tenants can't really use the table. What can you do? Right, this is what I mean. So if you look here, all of this damp has come from this window not being sealed from the outside. And it looks like now it's been done. So I'll have to wait for that to dry. We'll have to rub it down, maybe replaster, I don't know. I don't know what the affected area is going to be. And then we need to paint it. But as long as it's sealed, and as soon as all the front's been done, then we can plan on how we're going to redecorate. This kitchen table used to be in my house many, many years ago. I didn't know it was there, actually. Let's have a look outside. I'm not going out on the scaffolding, but have a little look. I'm not going to go out. So it's all coming together. I like it when things are moving and things are happening. So we'll get a colour scheme and we'll get it sorted, we'll get it fixed up, get a new fan put in there. That looks minging as well, that fan does. That needs a proper clean. Right, got another kitchen upstairs. Let's go upstairs. I think the one upstairs isn't as badly affected. Oh, it is. Didn't know it was that bad. Yeah, this is actually even worse on the wall. Again, all coming in from the outside. So what we'll do is we'll come up with a plan as soon as it's all fixed up from the outside, and then get it tip top. Bit of painting, bit of plastering, and then it'll be back to a nice condition. That's because of the door. So because this door slams all the time, that's caused that crack. So that needs to be filled. Yeah, that's because this has got a really powerful door closer on and it slams, or has been slamming in the past. Kitchen's tidy enough, eh? It can be a good project actually, George, to get this whole tip top again. So that plaster needs to come off, that needs to be replastered. It's going to be quite a big job. I don't want to open the windows actually. Just looking to see. They look like they've been sealed already because they've been coated. Yeah, they have, look. So you can see on the top, it's got expanding foam. So we've got some expanding foam in there that'll be cut back and then sealed over the top, which will hopefully stop all of the stuff coming through. Don't know what's caused that. I can't see below, but obviously there's been a big issue there. How long do you reckon it'll take us to tidy this place up, George? Internally? Ew.
3 weeks.
Are those sinks blocked? That's not good. Looks like they're blocked. Or is it just blocked full of crap? I don't know. Yeah, it's blocked. They're blocked. I need to sort that out, otherwise it's going to cause a problem. I'll call Julie. Julie, I'm just at the Angel. The sinks upstairs are blocked. Has that been an issue? Has that been an issue before, or? Okay, they're both blocked anyway, so I'll leave you to it. Okay. Thanks, all right, bye. See, that's not been reported. This is what we're up against. It's not been reported. The sinks are blocked, and it's obviously going to cause a big issue. This flooring needs changing as well, doesn't it? Okay, big project for us, I think. Be nice to get into this. I reckon once that's been plastered and it's all dry, a couple of weeks just to get the communal areas just painted with nice fresh paint, just to tidy it up, and it's up to Charlie then to replace the floors. The floors have had it. Okay, let's go. Yeah, it's still going. That pump. obviously needs to be replaced, I think. This needs tidying up in here. It's a bit of a trap in here at the moment. I just want to go and make sure that the water's draining. It's the only reason I want to go in there, because if those sinks are blocked, I just worry that it backs up and becomes a problem. And this is the only property that we've got empty, or the only room that we've got empty in this property. Smells fresh, isn't it? I've asked Charlie to sort that out. I've had a meeting with him, got a leak in the roof there. Right, let's just go in the bathroom. Heater's been put back on the wall. It's better, isn't it? That was hanging off last time. Right, just making sure that everything's draining properly. Could you turn the light on for me? That's because of that pump, I reckon, look. It's purging.
Yeah.
It's hot, it's red hot, but I think that's because of that pump's coming on and then going off. Cold water's fine. Yep, that's draining okay. Toilet flushing, fine, draining, that's okay. I just get concerned when we get blockages that it's not a main drains problem, because we've had that before in this property. This is a tiny little room, but you know, it's really, really affordable. You know, they've got the communal areas, they don't have to live in here, it's just a bedroom, and this goes for about £350 a month, all inclusive of bills. Okay, right, we're going to go off to the next property now, so I'll see you there.